Hello, I'm Yanni Moutsios. You're watching 1TV News at 5. These are today's top stories. European Commission chief says Russian supply of crude would be prohibited in the European Union within 6 months. We will make sure that we will phase out Russian oil in an orderly fashion in a way that allows us and our partners to secure alternative supply routes and minimizes the impact on global markets, Ursula von der Leyen says. The new floating storage and regasification unit in Alexandroupolis is critical to the security of all countries in southeastern Europe, outgoing US Ambassador to Greece Jeffrey Pyatt says. Decision to lift the need for face covering soon to be made, says Health Minister Thanos Plevris. Turkey's actions are a clear violation of the Greek sovereignty and that they will not go unanswered, Minister of Foreign Affairs spokesperson says. The European Union announced further steps in broadening the sweeping sanctions against Russia on Wednesday by proposing a gradual ban on Russian oil, excluding Russia's biggest bank from the international network and banning 3 state-owned Russian broadcasters. The proposal was announced by the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen at the European Parliament plenary session in Strasbourg. Ambassadors from the 27 European Union countries will meet later on Wednesday to assess her plan, and it will need unanimous approval before going into effect. We will make sure that we phase out Russian oil in an orderly fashion, the European Union chief told the session of the European Parliament in Strasbourg. This is why we will phase out Russian supply of crude oil within 6 months and refined products by the end of the year, she added. Von der Leyen said Russian supply of crude oil would be prohibited within 6 months and refined products would be banned by the end of the year, while she acknowledged the demands from countries such as Slovakia and Hungary for additional flexibility. Because of their high dependency on Russian oil and limited possibilities of buying crude elsewhere, Hungary and Slovakia will be able to continue to buy Russian crude oil until end of 2023 under existing contracts. Von der Leyen said the European Union would ask that the member states agree to deny Sberbank, Russia's biggest bank, access to SWIFT, the global banking communication system. By hitting Sberbank and 2 other banks, we hit banks that are systematically critical to the Russian financial system and Russian President Vladimir Putin's ability to wage destruction, she said. The Commission did not provide the names of the 2 other banks, but European Union officials said they were the Credit Bank of Moscow and the Russian Agricultural Bank. The draft of von der Leyen proposal also said the European Union was seeking to add the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, Patriarch Kirill, to the latest list of sanctioned individuals in the package. The new list has 58 people, including many Russian military personnel, but also the wife, daughter and son of Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov. The European Union will also ban 3 Russian state-owned broadcasters as part of a 6th sanction package over Moscow's war in Ukraine, the Commission chief announced. Let's have a look now at what the European Union President said on the new sanctions against Russia some time ago.
Today, we are presenting our 6th package of sanctions. First, we are listing high-ranking military officers and individuals who committed war crimes in Bucha, and those who are responsible for the inhuman siege of the city of Mariupol. This sends another important signal to all perpetrators of the Kremlin. We know who you are. We will hold you accountable. You're not getting away with this. Second, we finally de-SWIFT Sberbank. Sberbank is the largest Russian bank. It holds round about 37% of the whole banking sector. And we will also de-SWIFT 2 other major banks in Russia. We're banning 3 big Russian state-owned broadcasters from our airwaves. They will not be allowed to distribute their content anymore in the European Union in whatever shape or form. When the leaders met in Versailles, they agreed to phase out our dependency on Russian fossil fuels. In the last sanction package, as you know, we started with coal. Today, we are addressing our dependency on Russian oil, and let's be clear, it will not be easy, because some member states are strongly dependent on Russian oil, but we simply have to do it. So today, we will propose to ban all Russian oil from Europe. This will be
Coming up next, Turkey's actions are a clear violation of the Greek sovereignty and that they will not go unanswered, Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson says. The new floating storage and regasification unit in the city of Alexandroupolis is a project critical to the security of all countries in southeastern Europe, outgoing United States Ambassador to Greece Jeffrey Payat told Athens Macedonian news agency on Tuesday. Payat, whose diplomatic tenure in Greece ends in a few days, was speaking to Anna MPA on the sidelines of the FSRU's inauguration in the northeastern Greek city, which city he called a geostrategic crossroads. The American diplomat added that the FSRU has become more important since he first spoke about it in 2017, and even more so since Russia's invasion in Ukraine. Moreover, this project showcases Greece's leadership in action and shows us how much the region's energy map has changed in recent years, with Alexandroupolis having acquired a significant geostrategic role. Stay with us, there is more to come. Decision to lift the need for face coverings soon to be made, says Health Minister Thanos Plevris. Now, Turkey's behavior violates the fundamental principles of the international law and impacts on the NATO's cohesion, Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Alexandros Papaioannou said during a press briefing earlier on Wednesday. Papaioannou referred to the numerous violations of the Turkish Air Force of the Greek airspace as a first-ever increase and noted that more than 168 violations have been recorded in a single day, as well as 42 overflights. This is a record number, Papaioannou said, recalling the previous number of Turkish violations of Greek airspace back in 2020, though the total number did not exceed half the violations recorded this time. Turkey's stance contradicts the good neighborhood climate that Greece pursues, Minister of Foreign Affairs spokesperson said, whereas Greece has always been in favor of friendly relationships with Turkey on the basis of the international law. Papaioannou emphasized that Turkey's actions are a clear violation of the Greek sovereignty and that they will not go unanswered, hence the two demarques lodged by the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the Turkish ambassador in Athens. Nikos Dendias, Greek foreign minister, underscored the tense situation with Turkey during the meetings he had with representatives from foreign embassies. United Nations, European Union and NATO officials have also been informed on the incidents of Turkish violations. Papaioannou also said that the Prime Minister will raise the issue of Turkish provocatory behavior in the meetings he will have with the United States President in Washington, D.C. in May 16th. A decision on whether to lift indoor face covering mandates will be made on June 1st, depending on COVID-19 latest epidemic data, Health Minister Thanos Plevris said. Greek Health Minister noted that the Conservative government would not review its policy on unvaccinated healthcare workers that have been suspended from work until the end of the year. Greek health authorities announced an increase of new reported cases of COVID-19 with 4,176 on Tuesday, while also reporting 39 virus-related deaths. According to the National Organization for Public Health, 240 patients remain in intensive care units. That's all from us. Next news bulletin at 6 o'clock in Greek. Thank you for watching.